Thank you for tuning back into my Metal Gear Solid 5 The Phantom Pain S rank walkthrough. Now we're in episode 13. This mission is called Pitch Dark. Now this one is actually not too difficult at all. There's two exceptionally large shortcuts you can take in this mission. Now when you start off, get the helicopter, drop you off. You're going to want to have the D-horse for this mission because we're going to do quite a bit of traveling here. And what we're going to do is from the starting point, you got a village just off to the left when you start. Completely ignore it. Instead, travel up and head straight to the final objective. Now the game is going to try to tell you to go in there. There's going to be a bunch of ammo and weapons and different things like in there. However, to get the S rank, we're going to go for an exceptionally, well, not exceptionally, but a relatively fast time. And I don't know why this horse sometimes gets in my way when I'm trying to climb a rock or something. I always accidentally hop on the back of the horse. So we're going to get about 133,000 points, I believe, for the time bonus, and I'm going to do it in 9.5 minutes. Now you only need 130,000 points for the S rank, so that in itself is going to be enough. So to get to that score, because again, there's a lot of traveling and there's a lot of detours that you can get lured into, like that village just to the left. Again, I'm just completely avoiding it, and I'm going to head straight to the end part where you have to do two separate tests once you're there. So I'm going to hop on my horse, make a beeline. I'm not even going to travel the road. As long as you stay off the road, you won't have to worry about outposts. Now, like any of these S-Rank walkthrough guides, I've mentioned several times that you can go back and replay any of them at any time. Just open up the mission select screen from within the helicopter and you can go ahead and jump back into an older mission, which I have to do most of the time. So we're going to kind of skip forward here because this is a long, very boring track. So once you get to the end here, you have two objectives over there. We're going to go to the one in the center of the area, the one to the right from the location I'm facing. Now how you want to go about this, of course, is up to you. As with a game such as this, there's multiple strategies that will work, so don't feel obligated to have to do mine. And I'm most certain that mine's not even anywhere close to the best. But I'm showing you how to get the S rank, so you can mix and match, do whatever method works for you. I'm sure in some of my previous videos, people mentioned, well, Brian, if you did this or you did that, you could have done, gotten a higher score. But I'm not going to go and spend an hour or 4 trying to replay missions over and over, trying to maximize my score. Just trying to get the S rank. Now once we're in here, I'm just not really worrying about the reflex. If you want to go complete stealth, perfect stealth, and everything with no kills, by all means go ahead. I'm just trying to expedite this so I can get a relatively quick time. For 2 reasons. 1, that's going to get me the S rank automatically just in of itself. But 2, to make this video shorter. So kind of selfish, I'm sure. But we're going to make our way up. We have to get into the center of this building up here. And we almost get caught by this guy right here. If you do get a combat alert, again, you can always just hit the left corner of the D-pad, or I'm sorry, the touchpad on your controller, and you can restart checkpoint if you want. Restart checkpoint, there's no penalties to it. It'll roll back your time as well. If you want, also another method that I often like to do is when I get to where I'm going, call D-Dog if you have them. It helps you spot enemies. So I'll take my horse to wherever I'm going, and then you can call in a new buddy. So that's the first objective. Now you need to go over to the second objective, and that is going to be a big red tank. The game's going to kind of fool you into thinking you have to actually walk up to it and plant C4 on it. When in reality, you're going to save a couple minutes of time just escaping from here, from this area, and just using a rocket launcher to destroy it from afar. Because once that's destroyed, the entire base is on high alert. They're going to chase you down, and it can get hectic. So again, in the beginning, I just completely skipped the first village and went straight here. And the second shortcut is just leaving the base prior to destroying the big red tank. So I'm just going back out the way I came. And the enemies are slightly different positions here, so I got a little off guard here. You gotta keep on your toes. As I found that I'm not often good at that. I'm not very good at stealth games, so if you can get an S rank on this and any of the other ones I've shown you, or if I can do it, anyone can do it. I promise you. Alright, so I'm just going to use a little stealth here, get away. And it looks like I'm going to be in the clear, so we're going to go sprint. Hoping I don't set off a combat alert. Alright, now you see the second objective here. The second task, you can see the icon over there. If you look closely, it's a huge red tank. So I'm going to equip my rocket launcher. And I'm going to get the right corner here. And that's it. That will complete the mission. Now, if I was in there, there's going to be a whole bunch of enemies seeking me out, and you're going to have to maybe fight your way out. You might be able to sneak your way out. The first time I did it, I just got on my horse and just ran through a barrage of bullets. But at this point, the last thing you do need to do is escape. And I'm going to call the trusty steed here, the horse. And I'm just going to keep riding out of town, riding out into the sunset. Although I don't think sunset is coming at this point in the night. So just keep an eye out for outposts and you should be fine. Even if you do run into an outpost and you set off a combat alert, as long as you're really quick, you might still be able to have your S rank. I had to rely pretty much on the entire the time itself. I got about a 20,000 extra cushion for no enemy combat alerts and no kills. So if you do have to shoot anyone, of course, make sure you use your sleeping pistol. So for this, apparently you have to run out to the end of the earth here. But there we go. That is going to be it. The mission is complete. You'll go into the results screen. And again, 130,000 points is needing for the S rank. And we get considerably more than that. We got 153. So I want to thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button. Let me know you're liking this series. And of course, leave a comment. If you got a better method, I'd love to hear it.